Okay, we're live. This is James speaking. I got a great video for you today on I'm going to talk about courses, and I'll give you an example. Let's say you're just starting out, you're thinking about, oh man, I want to create my first online course. I want to create a community. I want to sell my course online. How am I going to get started? Well, I'm going to show you something today that's going to make it drop dead simple to take any document that you have and actually turn it into a course. Now, if you have been paying attention online, you know that last week ChatGPT 4.0 came out, and there's one really cool thing I'm going to share with you that makes this drop dead simple to start creating online courses, even when you have it done before. So if you're just starting out, follow along, and I'm going to show you something really, really cool. Now, in the past, I talked about something called a topical authority map, and we used ChatGPT to actually create all the different topics or the sequences or the kinds of questions people had, what context was it in, and we actually created a way to create your lessons and topics, right? But you had to do that work. You had to come up with a great prompt. You had to really organize the content that you were searching for online. And when ChatGPT first came out, you have to remember, it could only go back 2 years ago was the most current information they had. They added some extensions after that allowed you to add some more information or scrape some more information, but it was kind of stuff in the background, and it took some time, energy, and effort to actually organize and curate all that stuff and get it set up the way that you wanted and the way that you need if you're going to create valuable content that teaches people a unique skill or gets them an outcome that they want. So what are we talking about here? Well, the part that's changed on ChatGPT just in the last week is context. And what does that mean to you? It means that you can give information that's not only current, but has all of the detailed information around it when you're starting out. And how do they do that? They allow you to use documents, audio, video, the web, everything that's current, live in real time as context for the prompts that you're giving it. And that's a really cool part because it does something that makes it drop dead simple for you to create your first online course from a document. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do. Now, the one thing I just wanted, I'm going to be upfront with you here. When you're thinking about this, remember, it doesn't have to be your document. It can be someone else's document. And I'm going to show you how I actually did that one with someone else's document. So if you don't even have a document to start, you can use someone else's document as context for what it is that you want to teach. Or in fact, you could create bundles of documents or groupings of documents and use those as context. And this is a powerful feature because you have to remember, selling online courses, teaching online, it's courses. It's courses. It's not a course. It's not a program. It is a grouping of information and curate it, organize it in a way for a specific outcome. And doing it in one big course isn't the way to do it anymore. You're going to have to do it in separate pieces and show how they connect together. And when you're doing that, you may not have all the information that you need to do it, and you may be needing some help from other people. And I'm talking about other people's content and other people's documents. So I've got here on one of our sites here, I think there's 40 courses that are here, all sorts of different courses, all sorts of topics, all sorts of great information there. In the past, and again, we covered this before, this is a topical authority map that we did for my pickleball project, which is one of my other communities. And, where there's some prompts we went through, here are 30 semantically relevant but unique topics under the main category, and it goes through, and this gives us information from these. And then after that, it said, these topics provide a diverse range of subjects related to pickleball, from gameplay strategies to the culture, okay? And it talks about them from strategy. So just 1 to 10, and we had 300 different topics that we could cover. But we had to do the work here. What about if we could just take a document and upload it and have it done for us? So I'm going to open up right now. I'm going to open up and hopefully you'll be able to see this properly. I'm opened up ChatGPT, and you'll see at the top here where I'm moving my out. See where it says ChatGPT 4.0? I believe that you have to have that as active, and if you don't yet, it should roll out shortly, and I believe it's free to everyone. This is a paid version, but I believe it's free. So 3.5, 4, and 4.0 is the new one that just came out. So I've got this one set up here, and I want you to just look down at the bottom where my mouse is moving now, just take a quick look at it and you're going to see send message. Right now I have this little upload or start one, and I think some of them actually have a speaker so that you can talk to it like a real voice chat. But this one that I have right now just has the paperclip. And what it does is it allows you to upload a document, a PDF document, a spreadsheet data, and it allows you to use that content as the context and the baseline for what it is that you're trying to generate. So here's exactly what I did, and I'll just show it to you right now. So what am I using? We're using ChatGPT 4.0. And what I did is I'm just go to the top here, and on this one, let me just go make sure I've got one that's open here. Yeah, so here's one that I did. So what I did is I uploaded a document, personal brand workbook PDF. So this is actually a document from one of my clients. It's not even my document, and it's about executive resumes, and it's about personal branding. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make a course based on this document, not even my document, but it'll give me the framework, everything I need to get started with the course. And I just said, I want to create a simple 7-lesson course from this document, create a complete course including the title, description, and detailed instructions that can be used to generate infographics for each lesson. Because not only do I want it to be just some text, I want to have some graphics as well. So I'm going to use some of the other AI tools to actually create some graphics for me. So all I did is I gave it the prompt, and what it did is it actually created a course for me. Here's my course title. Here's my course description. Here's the description of the lessons, the topics that should be in here, infographics, and it gave me 7 complete syllabus with all of the stuff that I wanted to do and put in there. Okay, so you're probably going, okay, great, that's fine, that's a good start. What else can I do with that? Well, I only gave it a simple prompt, right? If we actually go and spend a little more time with these prompts, and I'll put them all at the end so that you can have them, is on this one I just said, I'll scroll down a little bit, and it said, this one I wanted to go and say, you know what? I want you to create a detailed prompt that I can give you that would let me create a specific prompt after I upload a PDF file to you. So the first one, I just gave it the PDF. This time I'm saying, hey, I'm going to give you a PDF. I'm giving it a little more detailed prompt. I said, I want 7 lessons. The lessons would need to be 3 to 5 minutes long, including text, audio, and an infographic, and a final quiz consisting of 10 questions using true, false, single choice, or multiple choice formats. So again, this is just a quick prompt I gave it, and what it did is it gave me a detailed prompt to give ChatGPT after I had uploaded the document. So this is the exact instruction that I'm going through. Lesson content, lesson components, it's giving me text, audio, and infographics. Create a script for an accompanying audio recording. It's all here. Okay, so I can fill that in for each of them based on what I've got, and here's an example of the actual prompt. Okay, so here's the prompt I'm going to give it. Lesson 1, I'm just going to give it the topic that it gave me earlier, key points, all of the information that I need, write a script, and it's done. Okay? And that's all I need to do for each of the lessons. It's created the content for me. I don't have to do anything fancy other than go back and say, hey, you know what? This is pretty good. It fits what I'm doing. Or, you know what? Lesson 3, I don't agree with. I want you to look at it this way. Or I want these 2 other lessons that are important to me that I think are missing from there. I can use it as well. This is something that you can use for yourself. I just used it with someone else's document. If you have any documents, if you have workbooks, if you have PowerPoint presentations, if you have any kind of content that you've created earlier, you're now in a position by using the new 4.0 of ChatGPT to upload documents and all of the assets that you have. If you've ever listened to any other materials that I put in, I always talk about capturing your digital exhaust and organizing and keeping all of this stuff that you have. This digital exhaust is now a gold mine for you to be able to take and use it and turn it into courses. And you don't have to be the expert on creating courses. You have to be an expert at creating the prompts that generate the content for you to present. You're just teaching online. You want to be an expert at it. You want to be able to share your passion for what it is that you're doing. Here's a simple way to do it if it's from someone else's copy and or your copy. Now, the best thing is this comes along, what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to use things like a video. So if you're showing someone how to do a particular skill, whether it's do it at home or a craft or any kind of skill that you're doing, ChatGPT 4.0, multimodal, audio, video, text, it's going to be able to watch what it is that you're doing and actually create the course content, the script to follow, everything that goes along with the video that you're recording. So this is a really cool one. You got to keep your eye on this. I think it's going to dramatically change it for course creators, and you have to be willing to try. You don't have to be an expert at courses. You have to be an expert at what it is that you want to share, what it is you like, and what it is that you want to try and earn some money for as you start to build your business. So if you haven't, you want to get more of these tips, obviously make sure visit me below and we'll have a chat. You can also like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love you to do that. We do these on a regular basis. It's trainingsites.io is our site. It's a done for you service. If you don't want to learn about this, you just want it done for you, we'll do that. And if you want to go visit teachonline.io, that's our community. It's free to join, where you can go and find out how to start, build, and grow your education business and create your first course and get started online, earning some money from what you already know, love, and do. This is James Maduke speaking. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back again tomorrow morning with another great AI tip for online course creators. Take care. Expect the best.